Well, hello, my bedtime friends. Thank you for joining me again for our good night devotions. Are you ready? Do you have your jammies on? And did you brush your teeth? I hope you picked up all your messes and put away your clothes. And if you did all that, then we're ready. Let's join the kids in the neighborhood and learn why God is great and good. We'll meet new friends and share our love and learn from God above. Today, we are going to learn about God saving us. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 10 said, God said, I will save you. Have you ever been afraid? We're going to find out about Max and Polly Popple today. What made them afraid? Crash! Boom! What a rainstorm it was. But Max and Polly Popple were cozily playing in Max's room upstairs. Oh, they had made a marvelous mess. There were blocks and books all over the floor, an electric train, a flashlight, and more. 2-year-old Polly giggled as she and Max stacked up the blocks. Max was putting the last block on top when crash! Boom! Everything went dark in Max's room. Let you see the picture. Polly looks pretty upset, doesn't she? Wah! Wailed Polly. Max whispered, Wow, it's dark. Polly wailed even louder. Wah! Max knew Mommy and Daddy were downstairs, so he wasn't afraid. But he didn't want Polly to be afraid either. Max wanted to help Polly. Don't be afraid, Polly. It will be all right. See? Here's my flashlight. I'll flip on the light. Max turned on his flashlight, and Polly quit crying. Let's pretend we're crossing the Red Sea, said Max. They tiptoed around the building blocks and scooted over the crayons and socks. Max and Polly really had fun, and when Daddy appeared, all the lights flickered on. I led Polly across the Red Sea and here to the door as safe as can be, shouted Max. Polly giggled and clapped her hands. Max helped, shouted Polly. Daddy smiled at their happy faces and at the sea of toys scattered over the floor. Now you and Polly can clean up the sea and put it away as neat as can be, he laughed. Why do you think Max wanted to help Polly? Well, Max loved his little sister, and he didn't want her to be afraid, and he didn't want her to get hurt tripping over the toys on their way to the door, did he? How does God help us and keep us safe? Sometimes storms are scary, but God is with us, and God promises to help us too. It's nice to know, isn't it? So if you're afraid, day or night, just call on God and you'll feel all right. Have you ever been afraid in storms? I know I have. Sometimes things happen in our lives that make us uncertain or afraid, but we can always know that God is with us and He wants to help us. So we just need to call on God and ask Him for His help, and He will help us to be brave, and He'll get us through that storm, for sure. Let's pray. Hold our hands and bow our heads. Dear God, thank you for your saving care and for promising me you will always be there. Amen. Let's tuck you in, turn off the light. Now it's time to say goodnight. God is watching over you. He keeps us safe the whole night through. God's love is near us. God's love is near us. God's love is near us. Sleep tight, I love you, dear. God bless you. Sleep tight. Good night.